Hello and welcome to Club 2, episode 14 of The Pilgrimage on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got two games for you. We're at home to Kings Lynn and away to Peterborough Sports. So let's get straight into it, and the team to face Kings Lynn is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team then for the Kings Lynn game, and it is Stanway in goal, back four of Cowan, Roberts, Nzasi and Taylor, Sharples at the base of midfield, Sinclair and Donahue ahead of him. It's Fastenmaid on the left, Chabanga on the right and Darlington up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is suggesting we've been on a good run lately, go out there and impress me. He's absolutely right, we have. So let's pump the fists and agree with him. And let's get out there and begin the match. So can we manage to get a nice early goal to settle any nerves? It is Oxford City on the attack. Taylor plays it back to Nzasi. Sharples into Donahue. Through for Chabanga, who's one-on-one with the keeper. And Chabanga hasn't missed. He has put it in the net. And it is Oxford City 1, Kings Lynn Town 0. And we've played 2 minutes. So, good start. Can it get even better? And that has lifted us above Kings Lynn into 4th place, and it has got better from the next highlight, the corner. Eddie Nzasi heads the ball into the back of the net, and it is 2-0. We've played 11 minutes, and we're only now a point behind second place Chorley. So we are very much in the race for promotion, and deservedly leading this one. Kings Lynn Town yet to have a shot. Chabanga's free kick over the top, and the highlight comes to an end. Now we just need a period where we don't let them back into the game, and then we can go again. Chabanga to Darlington though. Darlington might have other ideas. Shot straight at Henry in the Kings Lynn goal, and comfortably saved, but it's another effort on target, and so far so good. So coming up to the half-time whistle, the 2-goal lead is intact, and it is Stanway to Nzasi. Nzasi holds it into Donahue to Sinclair, forward to Fastenmaid, who plays it out, but it's cut out, and then we've won it back. Fastenmaid, Sharples to Fastenmaid. Darlington looking for support, finds Cowan, and the fullbacks come forward a long way. Sinclair to Sharples, into Donahue, round the corner for Darlington, and Crowther concedes the corner. And can we go in 3-0 up? Chabanga's left-footed in-swinging corner, headed away, and Nzasi back to Darlington, who hits the shot, and Lewis Darlington has his 13th of the season, and it is Oxford City 3, Kings Lynn Town 0. Before half-time, and there is the half-time whistle. So let's go in the dressing room. Doing well, keep going. Do we need any changes at half-time? I'm going with no. So let's continue as we have been. So let's praise the boys for their start to the match. Cebulski though, back to Stevens, to Tabarez. Corey with the shot, and it's over the top. And we need to step up a little bit in the second half, avoid any signs of complacency. Throw in for Kings Lynn. Tabarez's flick on, and the header over the top. So maybe the next shout will be a demand more. as we approach. In fact, we've passed the hour mark. Let's demand more. And now we can start thinking about that first substitution. Short corner from Kings Lynn. Clifford crosses and Stanway makes the save, and it's cleared as far as Fasten made, but the highlight comes to an end. And we're into the last 20 minutes. It is Roberts with the free kick. Forward for Fasten made. He's chasing the keeper, who gets there comfortably in the end. Henry, in fact, let's make some changes now. We'll bring on Mason McLean at right back. We will bring on someone to replace Chibanga on the right wing, which will be Jackson Kelly. In fact, we'll take off we'll bring on Alfie Atherton instead. Fasten made has added a fourth goal. And into the last 15 minutes, 4-0 to the good. So the game is won. Corey comes forward, finds Cebulski into Smith, back to Ronan, finds Syed, Smith to Corey, who shoots, and Evan Corey finds the back of the net to make it 4-1. It's not going to make any difference to the outcome of the match. Let's take Darlington off to give him a rest. Bring on Jackson Kelly. And let's see if we can add a fifth goal to really put the icing on the cake. Ahmed to Tabarez for Kings Lynn. Back to Stewart. Ronan to Stevens on the left-hand side. Stevens cross. Cebulski. And it's scooped up in the air, but the highlight comes to an end. Clifford to Stewart for Kings Lynn. Gives it back to Clifford. Stevens to Ronan. On to Corey. Smith to Cebulski. Out to Stevens. Corey to Stevens, who gives it away to Nzasi. Nzasi all the way back to Stanway in goal, who gives it back to Nzasi. Nzasi into Atherton. Round the corner, but Stewart intercepts. Ronan to Stevens, who is able to progress down the left. Plays it back to Ronan. Clifford plays it infield, and Fasten made finds Kelly, who gives it back to him. Fasten made shoots. Fasten made scores. It is 5-1. And that absolutely puts the seal on a fabulous victory over one of our playoff rivals. And there is the full-time whistle. Oxford City 5, Kings Lynn Town 1. I'll be back in a moment with the second match of today's episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode and a trip to play Peterborough Sports. Team for this one: Benjamin in goal, back four of Cowan, Roberts, Nzasi and Taylor. Sharples at the base of midfield, Sinclair and Donahue ahead of him, Fasten made on the left, Chibanga on the right, Darlington up front. So let's submit the team and go give a team talk. Okay, my assistant thinks if we carry our last performance into this match we'll do well. He's entirely correct, so we will point the finger and agree with him, and let's get out there and try and do exactly that. So here we go then with the Peterborough Sports game, and let's see if we can go and consolidate third place, or even potentially go into second. Unlikely, but technically possible. Although, having said that, we're 15 minutes in and we haven't scored yet. So let's demand more and see if we can manage to get the goal that will give us the lead, and will only be able to give us third place now, as the results currently stand. But half-time rapidly approaching and little sign of a breakthrough yet, although Chibanga is in and cuts it back to Sinclair, who doesn't hit the target, and the highlight comes to an end. So we've been marginally the better team, but it's been two disappointing teams in this one so far. Cowan into Fastenmaid, and Lewis Darlington's done it again. He is the one who's found the back of the net, and it is Peterborough Sports 0, Oxford City 1. And that will lift us up into, I think, third. O'Connor, though, for Peterborough to Oldacre, plays it to Ando, back to Thomas, Oldacre into Coombs, round the corner, and Enrique Lameras has equalised for Peterborough Sports. So any talk of climbing the table is going to have to be on hold for a moment or two, as O'Connor has it for Peterborough Sports. Thomas into Ling, finds Ando, and they are dangerous here. They're in again, and this time it's wide and out for a goal kick. So there is going to be a demand more at half time, or words to that effect. I'm going to thrash the arms. Not good enough, I'm afraid. And what are we going to do at half time in terms of changes? Fastenmaid's going to have to come off for Jackson Kelly. He'll swap wings with Chibanga, and that'll do for now. So one change, demand more. Let's see if we can get a second goal, which hopefully will improve our league position. And Zassi to Taylor, comes down the right, plays it to Donahue. Kelly has dropped deep, found Sharples to Roberts. We go left this time to Cowan, who's got no support ahead of him, so looks back to Sinclair. His ball over the top for Chibanga, keeps it in play, squares it for Donahue, who smashes it into the back of the net, and it is Peterborough Sports 1, Oxford City 2. So we're back in the lead and should be third. We're not, we're fourth, but one goal should lift us into the top three. It's a Peterborough Sports free kick though. Oldacre chips it forward. Header away is a weak one. Lameras turns, shoots, and it's just wide. And the highlight comes to an end. So can we manage to hold on this time? Oldacre's corner, deep one. Header away is again a weak one. And Kane Bennett has punished us with the equaliser for a second time. It's 2-2. So demand more. And we're going to go attacking and take Taylor off at right back for Mason McLean, and Chibanga off for Alfie Atherton, as Taylor clears to Kelly but he doesn't find him. Lameras comes forward for Peterborough and it's crossed in, and the shot is straight at Lewis Benjamin in goal. Lewis Benjamin looking for an outlet, in the end goes straight down the middle. Darlington's flick on to Chibanga, who chips the keeper, but Chibanga's offside and the goal's disallowed. So it remains 2-2 into 3 minutes of stoppage time, and that is that full-time, Peterborough Sports 2, Oxford City 2. I'll be back in a moment with the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, here is the league table then, and as you can see, we're in 5th place in the table with 11 wins, 5 draws, 5 defeats from our 21 matches, 38 points on the board, 6 adrift of leaders Chester. So let's have a look at when we're going to come back, and I am going to bring you back for the away game against Hereford and the home game against Tamworth at the start of January. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.